I have a theory. I think that the first wave of the feminist movement did some good things. All of the other waves, not so much. Because one of the things that those subsequent waves did was make men stop talking, stop expressing what they liked and didn't like. And over the years, that unfortunately both bred more and more modern females and made those modern females think that what they were saying about the world and intersexual dynamics was correct, which it wasn't. And that was easy to do, seeing as though men had stopped giving their opinions out of fear of getting shouted down or shamed by the sisterhood in magazines or these new female empowerment leaning talk shows. Now, fast forward to the age of the internet and social media, and this massive number of bred modern females doesn't just shout men down for opinions that are antithetical to the sisterhoods, but they will also gather the troops, all of their social media followers, and mass report the posts containing those men's opinions. And because 70 to 80% of consumer data is owned by females, the social media companies will delete the men's posts or even ban their accounts. This is why it's so difficult for any modern female to process what a man says and understand it the way he means it. It's because the only lens they've had through which to look for almost a half century has been the lens of the sisterhood. And that's now heavily reinforced by a massive gynocentric social media echo chamber. See, that lens through which they look says that everything they want is good and wholesome, and everything men want means that they're misogynist or toxic or insecure or whatever other sign language they can muster up in the moment to shame men's preferences. Get it? See, that near 50-year framework was the perfect breeding ground for the rabid misandrists we see on all of these social media platforms across the board, and the obvious emasculation of men agenda we see throughout every freaking television show and movie now, under the auspice of the empowerment of women, of course. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But guess what? Men have gotten completely sick of that bullcrap. It's as though these modern females overstepped their boundaries and woke up a sleeping giant called masculinity. And I'm here for it. Some of you don't know this, but I've been in this space since 2010 on Facebook, and I am ecstatic to see that men are finally saying enough is enough to not being heard and are now speaking up, regardless of the consequences these modern females are trying to force on them for it. Moral of the story? Men don't hate you, modern females. Men are just sick of you all taking advantage of their kindness and doing massive damage to relationships across the world. So now, there's no longer only one voice, the sisterhood, in the room. There's now another, the manosphere. And the more you all try to suffocate that voice via the sisterhood, the stronger and more defiant that voice will get. And the worse the dating results for you and the sisterhood will be. So what do you think about my theory? Put it in the comment section and then go like, comment, share, and subscribe on all of Treat Your Good Man Right's social media channels and pages. Thank you for your support and for being part of the family.